Let's talk about how to calculate your average ticket and how you can use it to increase your sales. Hey, badass business owner, welcome back to the channel where we try to make your business numbers easy to understand and how to use them to increase your sales and, more importantly, increase those profits. Today, we're going to talk about your average ticket. Now, to start, let's talk about what is average ticket. Well, your sales are made up of two things: your customers and what they spend. Together, they tell you what your average ticket is. It's your customers divided by what they spent. So let's look at a couple of examples, shall we? First off, let's just say you have one customer, and that customer buys two items, one for $150, one for $25. That means they spent $175. Well, your average ticket is sales minus or divided by the customers, right? So in which case it's $175 divided by one customer meant your average ticket for this customer was $175. But what if you had 20 customers? Well, we just add up everything they bought. So let's say for item 1, you had 13 people buy that. And for item 2, all 20 people bought it, which means that we had $150 times 13 of those customers plus $25 times 20 customers, which meant your total sales were $24.50. Once again, your average ticket sales divided by customers means $24.50 divided by the 20 customers. Now your dollar average is $122.50. So before it was $175. Now that we put in all 20 customers, that average ticket is $122.50. Now let's just go to the end of the month. Let's say you have 125 customers and you have 75 of them buy the $150 item and you have 110 buy the $25 item. When we do the math, that comes out to $14,000 in sales. Average ticket, once again, sales divided by customers. We take the $14,000 divided by the 125 customers, and now your average ticket for the month was $112. Now, how can knowing this number help you run your business, and how can it help you create more sales? Well, let's take a look at a couple of examples. For example, how many customers do you need to hit a sales goal? Well, if we look at it this way, if our goal is $25,000 in sales and our average ticket happens to be $45, then we take the $25,000 divided by the $45, and it tells us we need 555 customers. Now, if you normally have 400 customers, well, now you got a problem because now you have to try to figure out how you're going to come up with 155 new or repeat customers. So you can see by using the average ticket and seeing what your new goal is, you can work backwards and figure out how many new customers or repeat customers you need to come up with. Let's take a look at another type of example. Let's just say you're trying to figure out the opposite. You're trying to figure out what your sales would be if you charged something different and you can get your average ticket up. So maybe you increase prices, maybe you do an add-on item, but whatever the case is, you're trying to raise your average ticket. So let's take a look at that. Let's say your average ticket is the $45 and you normally have 400 customers. That means sales, when you look at it, are going to come to $18,000. But what if instead of $45, you could get that up to $50 and you don't change the number of customers you have? You just get them to spend more money. Like I said, either through add-ons or pricing or whatever you choose, but you keep the same 400 customers, but you get the average ticket up. Well, now you've got $50 times the 400 customers, and that's $20,000 in sales. That's $2,000 more in sales, or an 11% increase without you having to come up with another customer, period. You can see average ticket is an amazing tool for you to have. There's so many different things that you can do with your average ticket once you know how to use it, and you're able to play around with that to come up with all kinds of scenarios. Remember, it's just another tool in your tool belt, and if you can learn how to use your average ticket, you'll be surprised what you can do in your own business. So now I want you to do something. I want you to go calculate out what your average ticket is. You can figure out by month, you can figure it out by the year, because it's going to vary from month to month, and go play around with that average ticket and have some fun coming up with scenarios. What if you never changed any of your customers? What if you increased how much they spent? What if you took your sales goal that you've got divided by your current average ticket? What kind of sales are you looking at? How many more customers do you need to come up with? Like we said, we came up with a couple different scenarios on here. I think you can see that you can take this information and use it for some fun. And if you're ready to learn more about your business numbers, then head on over to our course, Know Your Business Numbers. Have the power to blow up your profits and sales. It's over at knowyourbusinessnumberscourse.com. We take a deeper dive not only on your P&L, we talk about your gross margin, we talk about the reports that you need to know and understand, a whole bunch of good, juicy stuff, a deeper dive into it. And if you liked this video and what you saw, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, make sure you never miss any of the episodes that come out. Remember, we try to keep them short and sweet so you get a nugget to go. And if you love listening and learning on the run, don't forget to download the Badass Business Owner podcast onto your phone using your favorite podcast app. We also are located, all the shows are here on YouTube as well. Now get out there and be the badass that I know you are.